Alright, in this game, I'll be playing Poppy against Wukong. This is actually a pretty high elo game. You might notice, recognize a lot of the names in here. So, when I'm playing against Wukong, I want to pick up boots first because if he starts with boots, there's no way I'll be able to harass him. And he is one of the champions that you have to be able to trade evenly with. And if you don't, then, well, he's going to get ahead and there's no way you're going to win the lane. So, pretty much every time he comes up to auto-attack you, you have to be able to auto-attack him back. So I'm just going to speed this up a bit, since nothing's really happening at the beginning. So some stuff happens. There's actually a ward here. This is actually pretty important, because if we see like their jungler Mundo come over here, then that means I know I'm safe top, and that's very important for me to know. So when I'm actually in lane phase, pretty much just focusing on CSing, trying to harass him whenever possible. So he actually hits me with his charge attack, and that hurts a bit, but I just trade auto attacks and a Q with him, so I pick up a bit of an advantage there. Right now there are more creeps on his side, so that means if I try trading with him, I will take a bit more creep damage than he will, but I'm pretty sure I can still hit him pretty hard with just my auto attack on my Q. So yeah, we're just trading auto attacks there. Few hits, I push him into the tower, that's actually pretty important. He tries flashing in to get the first blood, but I realize that he probably has flash and he might try that, so I actually start stepping back right as he flashes in, just putting myself just out of range. So I was left with literally like 60 HP, and if he did manage to land that, I might have died, but it would have been extremely close. I might have actually survived due to my passive and the amount of armor I have. So I go back, pick up my Philo Stone, pick a ward, and some potions, and this is actually pretty useful, because this way I'll be safe from Mundo ganks for the most part. All I have to do is put a ward down here, and I'll be good to go. So now I have a huge lead on him. Like, I have First Blood. CS is pretty even, but First Blood is big. All I have to do is just pressure the lane. As long as Mundo doesn't come, there's no way I'll die. So yeah, every time he comes up for a creep kill, I just attack him a bit, or I Q him or something. Just slowly put the pressure on him. Don't want to give him any chance to come back. So yeah, I see Mundo. So I'm dancing back and forth because Mundo walks up and down, up and down, up and down, giving Wukong kind of free farm, which is actually a bit difficult for me because I don't want to give him this free farm. I want to actually pressure him while he's farming. But with Mundo there, I don't really want to take the risk of going and maybe potentially getting ganked. So yeah, just slowly queuing him down. He's currently out of potions, so that's actually pretty important to know too. Once I see this, I know that I can just, as long as I continuously harass him, he'll drop eventually. So Mundo tries to gank me. He hits me with 1Q, but it's nothing really. I'll quickly generate that back, and that does give Wukong like a bit of creep advantage because I was moving up and down here earlier. Made a bit difficult for me to actually pick up farm. Oh, so right there, because I know he has no potions, I just walk into the tower range, Q him, and charge out so I don't take any tower damage. And doing things like that slowly forces him out of lane. Right now, Mundo actually comes up to the top to hold the lane while Wukong backs. But fortunately for me, the creep wave is actually pushing in my favor. So if I don't touch it, I'll actually have a pretty good advantage in lane. I can just zone him. But I don't know where he is. He might be like going down bottom. He might be roaming. So I figured, I might as well push it out. So yeah, he actually does appear bottom, and he gets a kill. Or no, he doesn't get a kill. He's just bottom. Okay, now he gets a kill. He actually got a lot of gold off that because Kaghan was on a killing spree. So that puts him back in the lane a bit, but I do have a pretty good advantage on him just from him leaving the lane. I get level advantage. I can kill some mini golems. Just pick up any lead I can. So back to farming. And he's just, coming back, doing whatever. So yeah, I just harass him every time I can. He comes up, I Q him. He doesn't have any potions. Because I see that he used his W, I just go ahead and dive him. Actually almost died there. If he stayed within tower range, it might have dropped. But fortunately for me, he just ran away. So slight misplay on his part. Like the reason I went for that dive was because I saw that he used his W, and that means that he has no way to escape from me. Plus I have Ghost, and he only has Flash. So unless he can jump over a wall, there's no way he's getting away. So I actually do back up, pick up my Sheen, and Ruby Crystal. And right now, I do massive amounts of damage, so he can't even come close to fighting me. Yeah. Also, when you're playing against Wukong, you have to make sure that you don't Q his clone, because that will give you huge amounts of trouble since that's a lot of harass you just wasted, and you're just dropping your mana for no good reason. So you have to watch out for that. Like, there are ways to tell when he's using his clone, like, if he uses his clone and if you have him clicked, his champion screen will show up here. And as soon as he uses it, it'll disappear. Also, you might notice the attack and like the reset on his movement, but that's a bit trickier sometimes. So just watch out. So yeah, right now, there's no way Karina can fight me. I hit really hard, and if she ults, I just push her out of it. And now I'm hanging back up top because there's a lot of farm up here. Don't really want to get bled up. But because I noticed that Wukong's hanging his way down here, I want to be here for dragons, so I just head back down. So yeah, I noticed that's a clone. For one, his blue buff disappeared, so that one was really obvious. So some stuff's happening here. I actually do pin Shen right here, and pick him off. But, so yeah, range, so I just ignite him. So right here, Karina, I ult Karina so I don't get slowed down by these two. And then right now I'm just trying to get any slam off I can. Unfortunately I miss, but it's fine. I turn around, kill Wukong, and now we're just chasing down Mundo. So Casson could easily get the kill, but I didn't realize he was actually going for it because he turned around for a second. So I don't actually follow him immediately. Like right here, Casson just jumps in and finishes him off, so it worked out. I'm extremely close to my Trinity right now. All I need is about 140 gold, and I'll have it. And that's extremely early, especially since I have 4 kills. Like, I had no issues getting my Trinity this game. So right now it's just farming. Nothing exciting. Go pick up my Trinity. And back to base, healing a bit. Not much to do. Gonna head back up top, pressure Wukong some more. I actually have the most CS in the game, which is pretty interesting. So yeah, stun him in the wall. Might have been an image, not really sure. Didn't pay attention there. So at this point, I am much, much, much stronger than Wukong. He cannot deal with me at all. So I will just constantly harass him every opportunity I get. So I kind of want to dive this, but then Mundo appears, so can't really do that. And yep, just backing off. So I'm actually worried that they're gonna do Baron, so I actually just ping it. You know, they could do it with just Mundo and like one other person, just because Mundo does a lot of damage to it. So right now, I'm looking very powerful. And I am, because Wukong is so weak, and Gain is weak, I don't even worry about armor, I just get some more magic resist. Just to negate damage from Karina and Mundo. And here I go, continuing to my farm. Nothing too exciting. Mundo apparently took over top lane over Wukong. Because Wukong couldn't really deal with me. So yeah, I'm just chasing Mundo around a bit, can't really kill him, so yeah, nothing really comes of that. Just running around, farm, farm, farm. Not really exciting. So I do have enough for my QSS, which is pretty useful in this game. Like, I can stop Mundo slow, I can stop Exhaust, I can get rid of Ignite, I can get rid of Karina's Gunblade slow, I can stop Shen's Taunt, Caitlyn traps, many, many options. So Alistair actually comes around and pushes Mundo into me and I just finish him off. So I go back, buy my QSS, and a pickaxe. So I am going for Gunblade this game. I always build a Cutlass first because the extra slow proc is very, very nice. So I'm worried that they're going to do Baron while we do Dragons. So I just ping it, but they aren't really doing it. Just drop a ward there just to be safe. Don't ever want to risk that happening. So we save Kassadin just by I charge Arena. So something's gonna happen here. I go in, hit Mundo. I just want to keep him off Dragon pretty much while my team does it. So I actually forget that I have a QSS here for a really long time. I ult Caitlyn. She doesn't really do that much damage to me. Just completely wipe out Wukong. We turn on to Mundo, turn on to Shen, and heal bait. I actually run this strat. I forget I have QSS, so I could have killed her a lot more easily. So right now I'm worried about Shen's time, so I push myself away, I just finish her off. So right now Shen has no way to kill me, like he doesn't do close enough damage, I just kill him easily. And now we're picking up Dragon finally. So right here I do get my Cutlass, and some wards. So I'm very, very powerful right now, like I have QSS, I have Cutlass. There's really no way for them to stop me at this point because they don't have any hard CC on everyone. Like I can just ult Katarina, go for someone else, go ult Mundo, go for someone else, ult Caitlyn, go for everyone else. Or I can ult my target and kill them. At this point, there's no one strong enough on their team to actually deal with me. So yeah, we actually go do Baron because we're strong enough. So we have Kog'Maw and Cassin down here, and they don't even realize that we're doing this because they don't expect it at all. Like, me and Alistair are pretty much doing all the damage. So we actually just catch Mundo right here and he just drops. So things are looking pretty good for us right now. We're 26 and 12. I haven't died, Alistair hasn't died. And Cassin has a ton of farm and kills. So I should have actually fought this. Mistake on my end. I almost get away, but Carrier just jumps in and wipes me out. So that's too bad.